Welcome to Yash Sampat Educator.
Hello everyone, this is Rashi and I welcome to you all to this weekly current affairs series which is for the first week of April 2023. So friends, let's go through the headlines first. National Maritime Day 2023 observed on 5th April. International Day of Sports for Development and Peace 2023 observed on 6th April. Commonwealth champion weightlifter Sangeeta Chanu faces 4-year ban by NADA. Brazilian Dante Akira Uai wins medal design competition for Gangwon 2024. Indian-American physician Dr. Nitya Abraham honored with Young Urologist of the Year award. PM Modi flags off Bhopal-New Delhi Vande Bharat Express at Rani Kamlapati Railway Station. India become world's second largest solar manufacturer by 2026. MF Hydra, world's first liquid hydrogen powered ferry, gets operational. Israel launches new OFAC 13 spy satellite into orbit. New Zealand's Kim Cotton becomes first female umpire to officiate men's T20 international match. 10th Indian-Sri Lanka bilateral maritime exercise SLENEX 2023 begins. Andaman and Nicobar Command conducts large-scale joint military exercise Kavach. Indian origin robotics engineer to head NASA's newly established Moon to Mars program. Skyroot Aerospace test fires advanced fully 3D printed cryogenic engine. And now let's discuss all these news in details. So our first news is from Important Days section. National Maritime Week begins on March 30 and concludes on April 5th, celebrating India's contribution to the maritime sector and its heritage as a seafaring nation. National Maritime Day is an occasion to thank the sailors who work tirelessly at sea, often spending months away from their families to keep the industry running smoothly. The theme for National Maritime Week 2023 is Amrit Kal in shipping, which highlights the 25-year period between India's 75th and 100th year of independence, leading to the sector's golden era. Next is the International Day of Sports for Development and Peace is observed on April 6 to recognize the importance of sports and physical activity in our lives and communities. Participating in sports can boost self-esteem and provide life lessons. Now our next section is sports. Sangeeta Chanu, an Indian weightlifter who has twice won the Commonwealth Games, has been banned for 4 years by India's National Anti-Doping Agency after testing positive for banned chemicals. The testing took place during the National Games in 2022 and revealed the presence of drostanolone, an anabolic androgenic steroid that WADA prohibits. Drostanolone is primarily used to treat advanced inoperable breast cancer in women, but sportsmen frequently misuse it as a performance-enhancing medication. Next is Dante Akira Uai, a Brazilian artist, has won the Winter Youth Olympic Games Gangwon 2024 medal design competition. His design, a sparkling future, was chosen by a panel of judges including Olympian Lawrence Ross, former winner Zakia Page, IOC Young Reporters, Young Leaders and Gangwon 2024 Youth Supporters. His design will appear on the medals, which will be given in the Republic of Korea from January 19 to February 1st next year. Uai was born in Sao Paulo and raised in Brasilia. Now our next section is Award and Honors. Dr. Nitya Abraham, an Indian-American physician and professor, has been awarded the AUA's Young Urologist of the Year award for 2023. She is an associate professor of medicine at Albert Einstein and program director of the Montefiore Urology Residency program. Now our next section is Nationals. The Vande Bharat Express train service between Rani Kamlapati railway station in Madhya Pradesh and Hazrat Nizamuddin railway station in Delhi was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The train will travel 701 kilometers in 7 hours and 30 minutes and will run every day except Saturday. The train will make stops in Virangna Lakshmibai Jhansi, Gwalior and Agra. Next is, in recent years, India has made tremendous progress towards renewable energy with a focus on solar energy. The country has set lofty goals for increasing its solar energy capacity and has taken numerous initiatives to attain them. In accordance with this, India is predicted to overtake China as the world's second largest solar manufacturer by 2026. Now our next section is internationals. Norled has successfully launched the world's first liquid hydrogen ferry, the MF Hydra, which uses both batteries and liquid hydrogen fuel cells. The ferry's operation has been approved by the Norwegian Maritime Authority. This milestone achievement is a step towards lowering greenhouse gas emissions in the maritime industry. Next is, Israel successfully launched a new surveillance satellite OFIC-13 into orbit on April 5, 2023. OFIC-13, which was launched from the Palmakim Air Base in central Israel, is designed to give sophisticated intelligence capabilities to Israel's military and intelligence organizations. Next is, Kim Cotton becomes the first woman to act as an on-field umpire in a men's international competition between two full-member teams on April 5th during the second T20 international match between Sri Lanka and New Zealand in Dunedin. Cotton has previously worked as an on-field and TV umpire in 54 women's T20 internationals and 24 women's ODIs, as well as officiating in the 2018 and 2023 Women's T20 and ODI World Cups. Now our next section is defense. The 10th annual bilateral maritime exercise SLEENEX 2023 between India and Sri Lanka has begun in Colombo, Sri Lanka. The drill is divided into two 3-day phases, the harbour phase and the sea phase. INS Kilton and INS Savitri represent the Indian Navy, while SLNS Vijaybahu and SLNS Samudra represent the Sri Lanka Navy. The Indian Navy's Chetak helicopter and Dornier maritime patrol aircraft, as well as the Sri Lanka Air Force's Dornier and BEL 412 helicopters will take part in the drill. Special forces will also participate. Next is, the Andaman and Nicobar Command, India's sole tri-service entity, performed a collaborative military practice dubbed Exercise Kavach on April 5, 2023. The soldiers practiced amphibious landing, air landing operations, heliborne operations and rapid insertion of Special Forces commandos. The soldiers participating in Kavach used armament and equipments from the Indian Army, Navy, Air Force and Coast Guard. The major goal of this combined service exercise was to improve coordinations and joint war fighting capabilities across the services. Now our next section is science and technology. Amit Kshatriya, an Indian American engineer with experience in software and robotics, has been named the first director of NASA's Moon to Mars program. He will take over as NASA's first chief operating officer and manage the agency's human exploration mission on the Moon and Mars. He will be in charge of planning and implementing human trips to these celestial planets for the sake of humanity. Next is, Skyroot Aerospace, a Hyderabad-based business, has successfully tested, fired and advanced entirely 3D printed cryogenic engine, making an important step forward in the country's indigenous space technology development. The engine was tested for 75 seconds on March 25, 2023 at the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, confirming its capacity to survive the severe heat and pressures of space flight. Skyroot Aerospace designed and built the Dhruvastra engine wholly in-house using modern metal 3D printing techniques, resulting in a highly efficient and powerful rocket engine. So friends, that is all from this series. Thank you.